everyone. Thank you for coming back and joining me again for another session of LadyBug Yoga. Please remember that you need to be spaced out sufficiently for social distancing. If you need to have a mask on, make sure you have your mask. Don't forget your water bottle. I've got my trusty water bottle right over here. And maybe a sweat rag if you need it, but I don't think you're going to. All right? Please remember that as we're going through our poses today, that our goal is to improve our physical strength, improve our balance, and improve our flexibility. Do the best that you can as we're going through these poses. Instead of giving up and just saying, oh, I can't do it, don't do that. Find a way to modify it. I'll show you how to modify as well. All right, so don't worry if you're not getting a pose, modify it to make it fit you. All right, so let's get started. Our first activity or our first pose today is going to be the ladder breath. And as we're going through the ladder breath, we're working on our breathing because yoga is all about breathing. As we're working through our poses today, remember to breathe in and out. All right, so the first pose is ladder pose. Really simple. We're going to inhale, and as we inhale, we're going to grab the ladder, walk up the ladder for 4 breaths, and then we're going to exhale for 4 breaths. Ready? Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Excellent. Now let's get started with our vinyasa today. All right, first pose is scissors pose. You're gonna lay down on your mat. Hands by your side. You can have palms down or palms up, whichever works for you. I kind of like palms down because it kind of helps me. I can push my hands down into the mat. Just feels like it's a little bit easier that way. So you're gonna bring those legs up into the air. Legs are straight. Scissor pose, alternating, right, left, right, left. Let's try it for 10 counts. All right, ready? Let's try it together. Copycat me. Ready, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Bring those knees in. Next pose is our bridge pose. Now, when we're doing bridge pose, it's really important that if you're feeling it in your lower back, if you feel any pain, lower it down a little bit. You don't need to push up as high as you can. Now, bridge pose, you're going to lay down on your back. You're going to bring those knees up. My knees are slightly apart. Take your fingertips. You want those fingertips touching the back of your feet. So if your feet are way out here, can I touch the back of my heels? No. So I need to bring them back. Pull those heels back so you can touch them. All right? Now, keeping your head looking up at the ceiling, shoulders back. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, lift up, pushing it up. How high can you go? You're getting up onto those shoulders, tucking the tushy, looking up. Once you're lifted up, do not turn your head. Slowly lower your body, 1 vertebrae at a time. Try it again. Ready, up. and down. One more time. Up. Can you lift a little higher? Nice. Lower it down. One more. Push up. This time, wiggle one foot in. Can you lift one leg up? Can you switch? Hold it. Slowly lower down. Excellent. Pull those legs in. Rock yourself up. Nice job. Excellent. Next pose. This is called lying down L pose. All right, very simple. You're going to lay down on your side. You can either have your arm flat like this, or you can hold your head up. Again, this is your preference, what feels right for you. Whatever Johnny's doing may not be what you want to do. All right, so I like my hand right here. You're going to lift that leg, grab the ankle. Try and keep that leg as straight as you can. This is lying down L pose. Pretty simple, right? All right, now we're going to swing around, and we're going to do it on the other side. I'll show it with my head down this time. Head, leg up, and grab. Lying down L pose. Doesn't get any easier than this, right? Next pose, Superman pose. Lay down on your belly. Arms are straight out in front of you. Forehead on the mat. Ready, lift up. And down. Ready, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, exhale. All right, now this time, let's go into swimmer's pose. So now we're going to kick, move those arms as if we're swimming in the ocean. Woo! Lower it down. One more time, Superman pose, swimming pose. And now, place your hands by your chest, push back, open those knees up, toes together, go down into child's pose or baby pose, and relax. Slowly pull yourself up, and let's get ready for the next pose. Next pose, snake pose. All right, snake pose. Just like this. All right, so let's try it from right here. Let's start right here on our hands and knees. Move those hands out just a tad. Lower the belly button. This is also up dog. Up dog. Down dog. Let's do it again. Lower that tushy down. Up dog. Dig your toes into the mat. Down dog. Walk those legs. We're walking the dog. All right. Woo. The objective, kids, on downward dog is to get those heels down to the mat. Now, can I do it? Nope. But some of you kids that are really flexible, you might be able to. If you can't, stay right here. It's okay. All right, now lower those knees down. Next pose is cat pose. All right, cat pose. You're gonna lift that back, curl down, and give me a little meow, meow. And if you remember, we learned this before, all right? But if this is your first time joining us, we're gonna do cow pose. Go right into cow pose, look up, pull that belly down. Now let's go back into cat pose. Pull that belly in, puff your shoulders. I like to come onto my finger pads. Woo! This is probably one of my favorite stretches. Do it again. Cow pose. Moo. Cat pose. Meow. One more. Oh, this feels so good. Oh, you can just feel everything stretching. Ooh. And I did some ab work yesterday, so I'm kind of feeling it today. So that feels extra good. And cat pose. Nice job, guys. Good job. If you haven't had a chance, make sure you get a drink. Keep yourself hydrated as we're going through these poses. All right, next pose. So now we're going to stand up. Next pose is lunge pose. All right, so to get into lunge pose, stand at the back of your mat. Take a giant step forward. All right, now you see how my heel's on the ground right now? You're going to pick that heel up, and as soon as you pick your heel up, you're going to find your balance might get a little wonky. All right, and that's okay, because as you pick that up, you're going to bring the hands down. Now, I can move my foot out a little bit more. You want your knee to be right over your ankle. All right, so if you look like this, wrong. Back it up. All right, so now your hands are right by your foot, and now I'm in lunge pose. This is a great stretch. Now, plant that hand down. If your right leg is forward, whichever leg you have forward, you're going to lift that same arm up and look up at the ceiling. Bring it down. Bring the right hand up. Bring it over and switch. There you go. All right, now bring that leg back. Bring the other leg forward, because whatever we do on one side, we need to do on the other. All right, so plant that hand down. Lift up. Again, same side. If I'm using my left leg, I'm lifting my left arm. Bring it to the inside and lift the other and try to keep your balance. All right? If you fall, no big deal. Just try it again. Now take that back leg and spring to the top of your mat. Slowly roll up. Woo! That's great. All right, now, next pose is mountain pose. Take your shoulders. Bring your shoulders up to your ears. Back and down. Feet are together. Open those toes up. If you can see me lifting my toes, spread those toes out and make them nice and wide. That's going to help your balance. Bring those hands right here by your side. Press the fingertips down. Lengthen your neck. Feel it. Now close your eyes. Can you stay balanced? Take a nice deep breath in and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Open those eyes up. All right, now let's go to the next one. Next pose. It's a fun one. Are you ready? Frog pose. Squat down, knees apart. Give me a little ribbit, 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 ribbit. Excellent, excellent. All right, go ahead and ribbit around a little bit. Have some fun with that. If you need to stop the video, stop it. Have some fun with it, whatever. All right, now, next pose is forward fold pose. Forward fold pose, it's really simple. All right, let's just start by bringing those hands up over your head, and then we're gonna forward fold. Inhale, half lift up. Place your hands right on your shins, just below your knees. And then exhale. Let your head drop. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. Lift up, half lift up. Exhale. Reverse swan dive. Arms come up. Slowly come up. Hands together. Bring down to prayer. Excellent, guys. So good. I love it, I love it. Next pose. Another silly pose, a silly animal pose, but it's fun. Spread those legs. Squat. Arms out big. We're gonna be hippos. The hippo pose. Can you do it? All the way around. You can do it. You can do it. Keep going. Stop it if you want. Come back and join me when you're ready. All right, if you want to keep going, stay with me. Next pose, dancer pose. Dancer pose, this happens to be one of my favorite poses. You're gonna stand at the back of your mat, all right? Get yourself nice and composed. Step forward with whichever foot you want. Whichever foot you're stepping forward with, that arm comes up. Your other arm, you're just gonna bring it out like this, all right? Look out in front, shift your body weight forward. Again, spread those toes will help give you balance. Bend that knee just a tad, not a lot, just a little. You're gonna pick up that back leg and then lean and go into dancer's pose. Nice, nice. Whew. It's hard, very hard. All right, take one step forward, arm up. So we're doing the opposite leg now. Hand out. Bring that leg forward. Focus on something in front of you. Grab that foot and see if you can stretch it out. Dancer's pose. There. If you lose your balance, stop and try it again. All right? Oh, boy. Whew, that was good. All right, one last pose. It's an easy pose. All right, our last pose that we're going to go to today is starfish pose. And where would you find a starfish? In the jungle? I don't think so. How about the beach? Yes, indeed. So today we're going to end by doing a simple starfish pose. Spread the legs, arms come out, and just relax. This is a resting pose. It's not really a muscle building pose. It's not a flexibility pose, and it's not a balance pose. This is a resting pose, just like baby pose. So in this pose, it's a quiet time. So everyone, close your eyes, close your mouths, and just breathe. So relaxing. We're going to finish up with our little Savasana. Bring those legs together, palms up. Let your feet fall outward. Palms are up. Close your eyes. And relax. When you're ready, roll over onto your side. Prop your hand underneath your head if you'd like. And now push yourself up. Crisscross applesauce. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this class. Make sure that as you're doing these poses, that I hope you had a good time, and I hope you worked on your flexibility and your balance and your strength. Hope you found that you were a little bit better today than you were the last time you did my class. And everyone, stay safe, and I will see you next time. Namaste.